Hi people, welcome back to the Mad for Dads video blog down at Monk's Pit. This is the first time I've done a 3-night session on the lake. It's Saturday afternoon now. I woke up this morning, come here with full intentions of trying to catch myself a fifth 30 pounder. Sadly at the start of the year my nan passed away. As she was laying there, I was there at the time. I quite quietly said to her that my target for this year was to catch a 5 30-pound fish from Monk's Pit. And well, woke up this morning, rod ripped off, got off to a bad start, got cut off, and yeah, I was fuming, to be honest. Felt like a bit of a dead weight really, solid fish. But got my rods back out on the spot. I've been fighting bulls of Canadian all day. It's been a nightmare. The rods, I see a fish show, so straight away I've got my life jacket on, got the boat ready. I just had a funny feeling I'd get a run, and I had a couple of knocks on one rod. Might have been a take, I'm not sure, but I hit into it, missed it. As I was sorting that rod out, the left down rod ripped off, and I was on 4 30-pounders, and as you can tell I'm getting absolutely soaked by the fifth one. It's my nan's birthday next week. Obviously she's not here. This was my promise to you, Nan. 5 30-pounders, so happy birthday. Just quickly put some treatment on its tail and I'll hoist it up. £31, bang on. How's that, eh? Couldn't have asked for a better way really to start this video blog. I got here late, not late. I was set up late last night, and it was all a bit of a nightmare. Hi guys, we've got through to the Sunday now. I missed out the vlog yesterday. I was just flat out. It was a bit busy really. Just balls of Canadian weed going through the lake, standing there with your marker float, flicking it past them, reeling them in. But I did manage to get wiped out quite a few times still. Just noticing obviously your bobbins getting pulled up tight, no indication on the buzzers, and yeah, well that was that. It was fun, eh? So I've had to redo my rods probably about near on 10 times this session, so I've gone through quite a lot of PVA, lot of bait, because I like to stick a bit of bait out every time I recast. This time round I've gone through a lot of particle, well mainly hemp, and a bit of pellet. So it's obviously worked. When I've been out there on the boat, I've actually seen, well, just roughly round where I'm fishing, big spots, big lumps of Canadian coming up, whether it's the fish, where the fish have been feeding or not, I don't know, but I'd like to think so. Yesterday I had a 25-12, nice mirror, got absolutely soaked. But well, last night, 1 o'clock, my rod ripped off, it's absolutely pissing it down. Went out there, hit into it, walked backwards to my bivvy a bit, and it's just ripping, taking line, and well, all of a sudden the hook pulled. So partly my fault, I'd say, probably trying to rush it a bit because I was getting soaked. I wanted to get the jacket on, to be honest. A bit of bad angling really. But this morning I had a right nightmare. The rod ripped off, took out my middle rod and all. It's my right hand rod this time. Got out there on the boat, unweeded it all, had a little play around, just untangled the lines, and yeah, reeled into it. It was weeded up big time. It was proper windy on the water and all. Mainly on a little dinghy. It's good enough, it does the trick though. Got out there, was hand lining the fish up, took a bit of line, went back to my rod, give it some more, then it was still weeded up, so I started hand lining it, chucking all the Canadian out of the way, and got the fish up on the surface. Got my net, went to scoop it up, trying to get the ball of weed and all, but it broke free from the weed, and my net was caught in the weed. The wind was blowing, blew me backwards. I couldn't get the net out of the weed, and yeah, the net just, well, it sunk, to be honest, sunk like a brick. So basically I well, I was out there playing a fish with no net, which was very amusing, but well, not so amusing because it was hammering it down again and I was getting soaked. But I was out there playing a fish, I didn't mind. See, it was a bit of a chunk. I just kept trying to get my arms under it because I didn't have no net. It was quite amusing. If anyone saw me, they would have thought, what the hell is he up to? And yeah, eventually, well, luckily enough, the fish just, well, it was nice to me really. It didn't beat me up as I was hand lining it. Just kept bringing it up onto the surface, so it was getting plenty of oxygen and that. And well, it just come up, I got my arms under it eventually, and just picked it up into the boat. And yeah, just sort of rolled it down my chest. I've got a dinghy, so it's alright. It's full of water and all, because it was absolutely hammering it down with rain. So yeah, put it into the boat, and then just rowed back to my swim as quick as possible, and then got it out of the boat into the retainer sling, and obviously unhooked it and everything, and then just let it rest. I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh my god, it could only happen to me. But there you go. I weighed the fish and it was £30, 4 ounces. So it's my 630, so I'm absolutely made up again. But no, it's wicked. After that I reeled in, popped home quickly to get my other net,